Okay, so it's time to get a new heating and air conditioning system. What's the day of install going to be like? Well, our guys are going to show up about 8:30 in the morning. They'll come to the front door, ring, say hello. They're going to have their mask on. Hands have been sanitized before they get there. They're going to put shoe covers on to cover their shoes up and make sure they don't drag any crap across the floor when they're coming through the house. And they're going to take a look around, just show them where the equipment is inside and outside. And then they're going to pretty much get started on their job. The first thing they're going to do, though, is protect your home. They're going to put plastic down everywhere. There will be a pathway from the front door to the furnace, from the furnace to the back door, to make sure we don't get any mud or dirt or track leaves or any of that kind of stuff through your house. We want to treat it like we treat our own home, or really probably better than we treat our own home. So once they get the plastic down, now it's time for the banging to begin. You're going to hear noises. You're going to hear people banging in metal. They're pulling the old equipment out. They recover all the old refrigerant and put it into a tank that we take back, and it gets recycled in the new refrigerant at some point. They're going to pull all the equipment out of the house, take it, set it outside, and then they'll start setting your new equipment in place. So with the new equipment, there's a few things you're going to see that's different. The new unit's going to have a pan under it. Most likely your old one doesn't. That's for condensation overflow. In that pan, there's going to be a little round disc that looks like a hockey puck. So it's called a wet switch. That's an emergency shutoff. So if water ever gets into that pan, it's going to turn your unit off rather than flooding your basement. Those are just a few of the things that are going to be different about it. Once the equipment's in place and a proper installation's been done, that's when they're going to get you involved. They're going to go through the startup process with you. They're going to turn the fan on. They're going to come down and ask you, hey, is this louder than the old one? Is it quieter than the old one? Is that enough airflow over there? They might be able to adjust dampers for you to get airflow to move around the house in different directions. They're really going to get you involved at this point because you're the one that has to live with it. We can adjust the fan, make it noisier, quieter. We can move more air, less air. It all depends on really what makes you comfortable. Once they've done that, they'll do a final startup process, which takes about an hour, where they go through every kind of nook and cranny of the system from top to bottom to make sure everything's factory spec'd, wired properly, working correctly, shuts off when it's supposed to, turns on when it's supposed to. And then at that point, they're going to bring you in one more time and they're going to go over the thermostat with you. The new stats are fancier than an iPhone. It gets online, it can talk to you. Some of them have Siri built in, some of them have Alexa built in. So there's a lot of complicated things there. And they're going to walk through every process, how to set it up, how to program it, how to use it, how to operate it, how to link it to your iPhone, how to use it once it's on your iPhone. So that way you have a full understanding of your new heating and air conditioning system. After that point, they're going to clean everything up. They should leave the house cleaner than we found it. They'll collect the final payment from you, and then we move on, and hopefully you don't have to see us again for about 6 months when we do your spring or your fall check. If there is an issue with the system, because what I do find is if there is an issue, it's almost always in the first 30 days. And it's either something stupid we did or something stupid they did at the factory. That's taken care of immediately. And if it's a major issue, there's times where sometimes we got to pull it out and put a brand new unit in. We're always going to be here for you after the install.